Now, I'm sure some of you wonder why I'm often wearing this hat or a variation of hats. Um, it's not that I'm trying to be a cool cat in a hot hat, but I do have quite a collection of hats and, in fact, caps. And depending on what I'm wearing at the time and whether the inspiration hits me to churn out one of these little broadcasts, you'll get what I'm wearing at the time, so to speak. But I'm down here at Scarborough Beach, which is at the the eastern end of Sumner, and it's a beautiful spot for a morning walk. And at the moment, it's high tide, and not too many people about, but it's a public holiday around about 8:30 a.m. The little cafes along the esplanade haven't opened yet. I think they will open about 9 o'clock, and I guess the masses will swarm down. Always on a good day, Sumner and this entire area here does attract a lot of Christchurch people who want to come down to the seaside and enjoy the beautiful visage that presents to them, and also enjoy the facilities that are down here. Beautiful beach, lovely swimming, great surfing for those interested in that, and good sand. Not at high tide, of course, which it is at the moment, because it's just you're straight into the water off the rocks. But great for kids usually. It's not very steep fall as you go into the water, so good for playing around and doing all those sorts of things. So rather a nice part of the world, to be quite honest. And if I swing round here, you might get some sort of a view of the area. You can see the beach there. It's sort of somewhat in the distance, of course, but it's very attractive. The sun's not out at the moment. It was out a little bit earlier as the dawn broke, but it's behind a few clouds at the moment. I'm not sure what the day holds in terms of weather, but I think pleasant enough. But it's rather nice down here with the lapping of the waves against the rocks. There's something about it. It's very meditative. And in fact, on my walk this morning around the esplanade on Sumner Beach, I did notice a couple of people sitting clearly, obviously meditating, and what a perfect spot for that. I do like to be beside the seaside, and I know you do too. But it is a little interesting aside for you. I hope you're in a place where you enjoy being and you can enjoy the outdoors and the seaside, or perhaps inland, lovely native bush, parks, mountains, things like that. It's really worthwhile, isn't it, existing in this day and age? And of course we are, I would suggest, somewhat privileged in this part of the world to be a long way from the activity that's going on in the Middle East and in Ukraine and so on, and in parts of Africa. Devastating, really, and sometimes you feel a little guilty that you're so far from the fray and so safe in this part of the world. Long may it continue. Until next time.